It's Bob and Tom Tonight, starring Chick McGee, Christy Lee, Josh Arnold, and Tom Griswold. And now, here's Tom.
Bob and Tom.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We are live in the Napa Auto Parts Studios. Let's see now. There's Ace Cosby. That's Chick McGee. Josh, this is Tom. There's Pat Godwin over there. Now, Christy Lee is, of course, at the Navy Federal Credit Union news desk here in the Napa Auto Parts Studios. Are we done at the OrangeInsoles.com sports desk?
Not yet. We have England sports.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Cricket.
Next year's next year's knob throwing festival in the UK has been cancelled.
Oh.
Why? The annual festival held in Dorset is devoted to the country's traditional biscuit called the knob.
Oh.
So they throw biscuits. What's the place? What's the place you go to where they throw the biscuits, Josh?
Oh, Lambert's. They throw home of the throwed rolls.
The throwed rolls.
Yes. Yeah.
I feel like I need to incorporate something else in my visit to Lambert's. What could I...
Oh, dude, the food itself is amazing, and you get refills on your entrees.
What?
So if you have a country fried steak and you finish it, you can go, let's do it again.
Our famous let's do it again could come true.
Spin it.
Yep.
So, now where's Lambert's?
There's one in Sykeston, Missouri, Springfield, Missouri, and I believe Gulf Shores, Alabama.
Nice.
And if there's another location, I'm unaware of it, but I must know.
And this is in the UK. They call throwing biscuits knob throwing.
Yes, the one-day festival attended by 8,000 people every year incorporates a food festival, live music, and knob-based games.
Is there like a gobbling competition?
Yeah. Any slobs involved in the knob?
There's a knob and spoon race.
Really?
And there's something called Splat the Knob.
Boy, that sounds filthy.
Mm-hmm. And knob darts.
Ouch. Ow.
And
you got one of the balls.
and something called Pin the Knob on Cerne Abbas Giant.
How about that?
You better not.
Wow. So they've had to cancel the knob gobbling competition?
Committee Chairman Ian Gregory told
Why?
BBC the future of the event is in doubt because, by gosh, it will continue in 2021.
Well, they've had to cancel just for a year.
Yeah, they've canceled it for this year.
Yeah, what? Did they say why?
Why?
Does not say why.
Oh, my God.
All right, fair enough.
No knob gobbling this year.
Nowhere in the story does it say why.
That's the...
They've canceled it for a year.
Why?
Okay.
Because they did.
Maybe all the knobs have been gobbled and they have none to throw.
Yeah.
Maybe people from poor countries go, you've got so much food, you can throw it?
Maybe they have a yeast shortage.
We're starving here, you're throwing food?
The best knob gobbling is the sloppy knob gobbling.
Could we...
Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, Bob and Tom. It's Donnie Baker.
Oh, hey, Donnie.
Hi.
What's the unemployment rate there? Does anybody have any idea?
I don't know. Why?
Nope.
I was just curious how many knob jobs had applications.
Well, there's not going to be any knob jobs this year because the knob throwing festival's been canceled.
I know, that's bad news. I'm on my break here at work, so it's going to have to be quick.
Sorry.
Hey, Ace, are you in there?
Hey, Donnie.
Hey, we're big fans of that Ace Cosby joke of the day here at work.
Oh, good.
As you know, all you got to do is hang out at any barber shop in America, Ace. You'll pick up 4 or 5 new jokes every time you get your hair cut.
Really?
Well, of course, I don't go to barber shops anymore. I'm still rocking a Flowbee. I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Sure.
Looks good.
Just like the good book says, don't judge unless thyself wants to get knocked off their high horse. And
that's close.
Something about washing horse feet. Anyways, all I'm saying is I've got jokes too, so here goes. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the Donnie Baker Joke of the Week. Brought to you by Millie's Chicken and Waffles. Millie's Chicken's so good, you'll fist fight your brother for the last piece. That's Millie's. Tom, I told them their slogan was a little wordy, but they said the ad agency's always right.
Yeah, they're always right. They got it.
Anyways, presenting the Donnie Baker Joke of the Week. Hold on. Wait, man. Man, whenever the pressure's on, I always get forgetful.
Come on, Donnie.
Yeah, no, it's tough.
Well, that's why I forget to wear rubber 92% of the time.
Oh, man.
I just remembered it right before I called you guys, too. I remember the ending, something about, I'm not wearing a ring, that's my wristwatch. That's right. has been Donnie Baker's joke of
That
the
wasn't
week.
even a joke.
Amazing.
Hey, break's over. You guys should probably get back to work
Okay.
too.
Oh, my
Okay.
gosh.
Thanks, Donnie.
Thanks, Donnie.
I vaguely remember that punchline.
I have no idea what he was talking about.
That's not a ring. I'm wearing
wearing
a
a
wristwatch.
wrist-
Apparently,
Yeah.
the Knob Festival was canceled. They lost their venue. Now they're searching for a new venue.
Good to know. No,
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Didn't we have one more sports story?
High school football player in California forced to tackle his own teammate who was running the wrong way with the ball.
Oops.
A player named Kayron Thrower, Thrower,
Please tell me he's a quarterback.
of Fairfield High School tweeted a video showing his teammate intercepting a throw and running down the field the wrong way while his teammates tried to gesture go the other way. He was tackled by one of his own teammates. I believe it would have been a safety for the other
Yeah.
team.
Did he get to the end zone?
The tweet included the caption, "I saved the game with the tackle." In a follow-up tweet, Thrower said it was the unnamed teammate's first interception, and all he could think of was getting to the end zone.
Okay. It happens.
Get confused.
Yeah.
Now, the
What
famous
a great story.
Wrong Way Corrigan.
No.
Who the heck's that?
Wrong Way Regals. There's no Wrong Way Corrigan.
Yeah, wrong.
Yeah.
If you Google Wrong Way, it's going to pop up.
Wrong Way Regal, Roy Regals and Jim Marshall. Who's Corrigan?
That's like a Notre Dame player from way back.
No,
Oh.
Douglas Corrigan, the famous American aviator.
Okay.
This
What's
doesn't even have anything to do
See,
with football.
Pat knew the whole thing. Pat knew the whole thing.
what wrong way was?
See, here's the thing about lying. You gotta at least have some of the facts.
Wrong Way Corrigan was he was
Not
actually
a football player at all.
no, but he's the famous Wrong Way Corrigan. If you Google Wrong Way, first thing pops up is Corrigan. He
Have you ever
famously
heard of him?
he filed a flight plan to fly from I think it was Brooklyn to California, and he actually flew to Ireland without permission. And he never admitted that he did it on purpose, but he did, of course.
If you type in Wrong Way R,
Yeah.
Regals comes up. How about that?
Just type in wrong. Don't
Oh,
you
so
get-
he didn't go the wrong
If
way.
You
He-
type in Wrong
Yeah,
Way.
he
just
Corrigan
lied
comes
about his
up.
plans.
He'd worked with Lindbergh and stuff, and it's a classic, great story in American history. But have you ever been at a game where someone was going the wrong way?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Douglas Corrigan, Wrong Way Corrigan, died in 1995. He was named Wrong Way in 1938
Whoa.
after a transcontinental flight from Long Beach to New York City to New York to Ireland. His flight plan, he flew back to Long Beach.
He
All
claimed
right.
he was going to go across the United States, and he actually flew across the ocean.
Gotcha.
So people are going, well, you obviously didn't you look out the window? And he claimed, oh, there were clouds. It was
I've never heard of this guy.
Me either.
Ever.
well, let's crack open a book. But we spent
Really?
we spent a week on Wrong Way Corrigan at my high school.
Whoa.
Is that right?
No, no one's ever heard of Wrong. Okay, sorry.
Was there a guy in football that went the wrong way? That is
Yeah, there's a
That
couple,
was right. It was Regals. Yeah.
Wrong
there-
Way, Roy Regals.
couple
yes.
famous ones. But,
that would.
University of California, right?
Wrong Way Regal.
I just read that.
Okay, well, no.
I really thought you knew, Pat.
Now we have a.
He played for the University of California, Berkeley football team from 27 to 29. I'm surprised you don't know
Yeah,
about this,
me
Tom. This is current events. He had Wrong Way run in the 1929 Rose Bowl off the side, and when a dozen roses was like a buck.
Yeah.
Now, Wrong Way Corrigan famously buried upside down.
Is that
Not true.
What?
No, I just made
Ass
that
up.
up. Okay. Well, that actually leads to the story about
Park
a
your
funeral.
bike.
So that would conclude our sports broadcast from, of course, the OrangeInsoles.com sports desk starring Chick McGee.
Wherever you go. For Steve.
Did you see this? This was everywhere yesterday.
Loved ones at an Irish funeral for Defense Forces veteran Shay Bradley were shocked, then delighted when they heard the voice of their late friend calling out from his coffin.
no?
Hello? Hello? Let me out.
I have the audio.
They heard on Saturday at Bradley's funeral.
What?
Yep. As his casket was lowered into the ground, the pre-recorded message continued. You have it?
Yeah.
Hilarious.
He thought it would be funny.
It is.
It is pretty funny.
And it was.
It's hideous.
Well, it's it was full of profanity.
Yes, it was.
So, Dean, did you get a chance to beep this baby? Okay. Oh, I got the sort of sign. That's not very helpful.
I could recreate it.
Okay, that's okay. Here we go.
Hello? 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 Let me out! Where the am I? Hello? Hello? Let me out! Dog in here!
You get the idea. They were all
A
laughing.
video of the prank posted to Twitter Sunday shows mourners laughing and crying as Bradley's voice is heard.
Oh, God. Hard pass on this guy.
Friends and family said the good-humored officer and father made the recording because he knew he was dying of a long illness bravely borne, that's a quote, and wanted to make his family laugh rather than cry at his
Wait a
funeral.
minute. So he is dead.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But it was
he's-
a recording.
Right. it was
He knew he
done.
was going
Right.
to die, so he
Yeah.
recorded this thing, and then as he was being lowered down, they hit play
Good
and surprised
Lord.
everybody.
Gallows humor, huh?
By definition, I guess.
I mean,
Yikes.
I don't know.
I might do something like that.
Would you?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Well, you know, I insist at my funeral during the visitation that they make me up to look absolutely terrified.
Open casket?
Yes, in the casket, I want to look like I really fought it till the very end.
No, Chick, your philosophy on the do not resuscitate.
I want you to exhaust all current scientific measures to keep me alive.
How about
Absolutely.
experimental measures?
Fine.
Okay. all right.
Fine. Everything.
Now,
Like cutting your head off and everything?
Yep.
you want the open casket then?
Yeah.
Now, at your grandpa's funeral, did they do the open casket?
Yes. Yeah. My grandma and grandpa, they died very close together because they were so deeply
They,
involved.
they of course, were at the assisted living facility, and it's my understanding that they had the funeral right there.
That's exactly right. Yes. Yeah. The,
Ladies and gentlemen,
the chapel
what you're
was.
listening to is we're celebrating the 30th year. No,
it
how long
feels
has
like
he been here?
the chapel was
Deja
right
vu,
next to
deja
the
vu,
rec room.
deja vu.
Yeah.
Right next to the rec room
Yeah.
at the
Shared a door and everything.
assisted living facility. What I know that I don't want to get you too emotional here, but I actually have an audio recording of your grandpa's funeral.
All right.
At the right next to the rec
The
room. there.
love
Okay, here
of
we go.
God.
There, as you can see, the open casket.
Yeah.
Wait, pretty good rally going here.
Yeah. They were good. It was awkward when the ball made its way into the open casket.
Did they leave it there?
No, somebody had to fish it out.
Oh, there, on the floor. Okay, well, very good. By the way, did you know that Wrong Way Corrigan appeared in a famous episode of Gilligan's Island?
I remember that.
Wow.
You remember that?
I was going to say that when you first brought it
Yeah,
up.
that
Wow.
name. Yeah, it's Wrong Way Corrigan. Nobody? Okay.
Nope. Sorry.
He was going to help them get off the island, but he went the wrong way.
There you go.
Oh,
Continues to be
I
a
see.
jackass.
I thought he played the skipper for a season. Keep trying, Tommy. Somebody will have heard of Wrong Way Corrigan.
Although that was Wrong Way Feldman, I think, on the show, right?
But it was Corrigan.
It was based on the famous Wrong Way
Was
Corrigan.
it Corrigan playing Rodway Feldman, or was it
No,
Marty?
no, I don't think Mr. Corrigan was.
Well,
Randy McDowell.
I don't care for this morning's show.
I don't either.
No.
Do you want to go grab breakfast?
The guy
I'd love
dies
some scrambled
and makes a
eggs.
recording. Awful.
Yeah.
This Corrigan thing has to stop sometime.
No, what a great guy! The guy leaves whatever it is,
No.
Brooklyn, and he files a flight plan going, "I'm flying to
Nobody's
California."
heard
and
of it.
He flies to Ireland.
Who
criminal.
cares?
It could have wrecked into another plane.
Yeah, but
No, he was an early aviator. The guy's
Flight planes are
heroic,
important.
heroic,
speaking
and
of
brave.
early aviators, this just in.
Something about the Wright brothers?
A researcher at the University of South Florida working to determine if newly discovered bones from a museum on the island in the Pacific belong to Amelia Earhart.
There you go.
3 years after she disappeared, bones were discovered on a Pacific island 1,200 miles from the Marshall Islands in an area where they think she might have had an emergency landing.
Now, here's the problem I have with you, Tom. In this situation, I can illustrate it. Amelia Earhart's story you detest, you hate it, you don't want to hear any more about it.
No, this is exciting.
You won't talk. You won't stop
I'm
talking
just saying,
about wrong way Corrigan.
If you've ever flown over the ocean, it'd be pretty easy to pilot a small plane into the ocean and never see it again.
The bones were examined, but adding to the mystery, vanished while in Fiji. But apparently, National Geographic contacted a museum and cultural center on the island of Tarawa, where they apparently have the bones.
The Boomdier
people.
Tarara Boomdier.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
Just like that, Chick and I bring the show back.
Just like that, we're back, baby.
They were found in a museum and cultural center, and they're going to determine if these particular bones could be the ones that vanished so many years ago,
or they're John Dillingers.
Yeah,
because remember they had bones and they did go missing, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If you call the National Geographic Society and you're put on hold, do you hear da 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 da?
You better. That's a great theme.
They're going to do DNA testing. Earhart still has a living relative. She's a niece, so we'll see.
Cool.
Yeah.
That would be fascinating.
But they can't get a hold of her.
They can't find her.
She's missing. Anita Earhart.
Coming up, Pat Godwin may owe Chick McGee $500.
$500.
For what?
Wow.
Well, there may have been a wager that you've forgotten about this.
$500.
We'll find out about it.
A whole year's salary?
Holy hell.
2 years salary.
Canadian, by the way. When we come back, this is the Bob and Tom Show. Now, I promised when we came back we would find out about why Pat Godwin owes Chick McGee $500.
Yes.
I don't know why, but
He can't take it. He's been asking.
I want it
everybody.
right now.
So who wrote in? What did I say?
In 20s, right now.
There was a complicated bet that we had going.
Yeah.
Here was the thing. I'm a fan of the band Kiss. And Ace is the ultimate Kiss fan. You've been to how many shows, Ace?
Around 300.
Around 300. And Kiss is doing their final go-around.
I would not admit that.
And Ace and I were going to go together. And as it happened, when the show finally came around,
Yes.
I had very serious eye surgery and was unable to attend.
Right.
Doctor's orders, can't go to the show.
Right.
However, by the way, the good news is Ace was talking to Gene Simmons the other day, and they're doing another round. So Ace and I are going to go see them somewhere else.
Wait a minute. What did I say about this last Kiss show?
I remember exactly what you said.
This is it. This is the show. This is their farewell tour.
But the tour's
No,
continuing.
they're playing cities they haven't played yet.
So I get to go see, because have you ever seen Kiss, Chick?
No.
Oh,
I've managed
as
to
the
live
great Jimmy
without
Buffett
seeing
said. Don't malign a Kiss concert till you've seen one. It's great. I mean, it's got
Pyro.
monsters and fire and songs. Oh, it's the best.
Songs in a concert. Who would have thought?
No, it's not like Miles Davis.
Did they play Lick It Up?
Go ahead, Chick. Go ahead.
Lick It Up.
You hate licking up.
Ace, do they play
Lick It Up.
Great song.
They do?
Play Lick It Up. That's how it goes. Lick it up, lick it up.
I'm very familiar. Thank you.
What's that song
The
about?
vocal gymnastics of
Something about
Paul
it. I don't
Stanley.
I love the
Postage stamps?
You have your Ryan Adams.
Why are we talking about Kiss?
Because there was a wager made because you doubted that this was going to happen, and
I doubted that you were going to go. Or
well, no, it ended up not happening because of my eye surgery. But I want to play a little bit of audio from the wager.
Oh, okay.
Here we go.
Yeah.
A lot of people love Kiss. You have the option of not purchasing a ticket. We are going. There you go. Now I
bet you don't go. I will bet
to go.
Anybody who wants to take this,
that's
$500. He does not show up.
Coming up in the news, we have,
I'll take that bet.
we have
I'll take that
Oh, Pat.
But it didn't happen, though, right?
Right, that's the point.
Right. Chick
the
said
point.
I would end up not going.
Right.
And
So-
I'll bet anyone who wants to.
And you said you'll
I'll
take that bet.
So you owe
So
me
that means you owe him $500.
See, because you knew that I was committed to going to the show, and I was very excited about going to the
You
show.
were
In
trying
fact,
to kiss his ass.
I'd actually
exactly.
made.
A bit of ass
See,
kissing
there you go.
I made
muddled the
arrangements.
waters.
I made
That's the
arrangements,
tragedy of ass kissing.
and I knew that my girlfriend would not want to go to the show, so Ace and I were going to buddy up. Josh is taking Pat's guitar in lieu of $500.
There you go.
Giving it to Chick.
I don't know if we can get $500.
Which guitar is it? Let me see it.
That's the Takamine.
Oh, you can get $500 for that one. There you go.
Is this the one we wrote Big Shot on? Is this a guitar?
Wait a second. Phone's ringing.
Yeah!
Lick it up.
That is a disservice to a great band.
Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, fellas.
Floyd.
I've enjoyed your Kiss program.
Oh, thanks. I'm a big fan. Are you a fan, Floyd?
Oh, I've seen them, up there carrying on before,
Yeah.
putting all that Noxema on their head. I heard the news about that old boy that kindly recorded himself talking at his own funeral.
Yeah, they put the speaker in the casket like he was alive in the casket, yeah.
I bet the pallbearers kicked a shine when they heard all that.
Probably dropped him.
Yeah.
Well, but I think it's better than that Puerto Rican kid that passed away. The family propped him up in a chair and had him smoking a Juul.
All right.
That was so creepy.
It was really creepy.
Looked like more of a meet and greet than it did a final farewell.
Yeah,
Sure did.
Yeah.
At my Uncle Virgil's funeral service, he said he didn't want to be at a sad occasion, so he promised party favors and wanted all of us to do the electric slide on the way out. His favorite food was pickles. He'd eat pickles every day, have it every meal.
Oh.
Even eat pickles for breakfast. He had 2 pickle jars with the lids open, just like his casket. He insisted we all took a pickle with us to the gravesite to pay our respects, of course.
Right. Yeah.
Well, by the time we got to where he was going to be buried, my oldest boy, Travis, who goes by Benny, he thought it'd be funny to pull a prank, so he brought them 2 empty pickle jars and propped them up on the casket for the singing of Freebird. And about midway through, it wasn't until we all noticed he had changed the labels of the jar from plastic pickles, said embalming fluid.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Boy, you can tell Falls here the fireworks back won't sell at the gas station.
Yeah, Floyd.
Well, thank you, Floyd.
Before the singing of Freebird.
Okay. Well, good to know.
Coming up, we have Legos in the news. We have bees that can count, and we have a talking anus. It's all coming up.
Talking anus.
Oh, and we'll be back with Tom here in a moment.
I wasn't going to say that, but
We have
Look
fun.
who's talking.
Okay.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Watch the entire show live or on demand with the Bob and Tom VIP All Access Pass. Listen live with the Bob and Tom app and make sure to visit bobandtomstore.com. Tune in next time for more Bob and Tom Tonight.